Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I am a social worker um, for a community agency that contracts with the criminal justice system to meet with new pros and assist them when they are trying to get back into the community. So, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Rebecca.
Is
Rebecca.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I was just gonna tell you my name is Rebecca Sugar.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Rebecca. So, just before we start, I just want to talk about confidentiality real quick. So, everything that is said between me and you will stay between us,
Mm-hmm.
unless you give me permission otherwise. But there are a few limitations to confidentiality where I will have to break. I'm a mandated reporter of child abuse, elderly abuse, and other vulnerable adults. Also, if you or anyone else is in harm, I will have to report that as well. Do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Okay, so do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself, Rebecca?
Okay, I just got out of prison last week after I did a 2-year sentence for my third DUI. I just got sober while I was in jail, but I'm nervous about staying clean now and coming back home to the community with my friends. Um, I'm also very nervous about seeing my family since I haven't talked to them in several years since my drinking really got bad.
Um,
Um,
oh, go ahead.
yeah, I'm scared that they don't want to ever see me again.
Okay, well, I can understand why you're feeling that way. But there's like a lot of things that we can kind of talk about and hopefully get you back out there and hopefully you can build these relationships back with your family again. Um, So, what are you like planning on doing afterwards? Like planning on doing now? Do you want to try to find a job? I know you talked about building relationships back with your family again, so that'll be a big thing.
hmm I wanted to go back to my old job. I used to work at a factory, but I lost it once I went to jail. Um, and I haven't really been talking to my family. They really cut me off a while back. But now that I'm out, I want to change my ways and I do want to talk to them.
Um, okay, so you said you used to work at a factory and then you haven't been in contact with them since everything has happened.
hmm
Would you maybe want to try to reach out back out to them now that you're out and think maybe you could try to get your job back there?
I do want to try to reach out. I'm just afraid that I'm going to get rejected. I'm afraid of.
And I understand like that feeling of rejection can be like very hard and scary, but I think it would be a good step because I think they know like obviously you were a good worker before, and I feel like reaching out it's a good idea because hopefully you could get the job back there, and then I feel like doing that could maybe show your family and stuff that you are willing, you know what I mean, to work hard again and try to get back on your feet and stuff. So I feel like that could be a big start. So we could get the number to that factory, and that could be something that we work on is getting in contact with them again.
Okay.
Um, so where are you staying at right now?
I'm currently staying in an apartment in Erie.
Are you
Uh,
staying with your friends or family?
I'm staying with a roommate.
Okay, and who's this roommate?
It's not really a friend. We met in jail.
Okay.
They were really nice to me. We became friends, but we started been doing our own thing since we got out of jail. They've been working on fixing their life, and I've been trying to fix mine.
So is this someone that you feel comfortable living with then?
I do. I feel comfortable with them. They're very
Okay,
nice.
well, that's good because we just want to make sure that wherever you are staying, it's like a safe area for you and you're comfortable. And if you're not, then we could talk about that and maybe try to find you somewhere else. So if
Mhm.
you're good there, then that's good.
Mhm.
So have you talked to any of your family members since you've gotten out? I know you said you're a little bit nervous to do that just because you don't know how they're gonna feel and how they're
Um,
gonna look at you, but
I've reached out to some cousins, but I haven't really talked to like my brother or my sister.
okay.
Um, I know that I had a wife. She divorced me a while ago. I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Okay. Is that someone you would want to reach out to at all? Or you don't want anything to do with that?
I feel like the only reason I would want to reach out is because I want to apologize for my actions, uh, for how I've acted for the years. My drinking was really out of hand, and I know it affected them probably negatively.
Well, is that like what happened? Like, is that what caused the divorce? Do you want to talk about that at all?
I believe that's what caused the divorce. My drinking was pretty bad. I got into a lot of accidents. Um, I, I had a lot of anger issues when I got drunk. I know I could be abusive verbally.
Yeah, and I bet that was very hard for your wife. But I'm sure if you did reach out and maybe apologize, I'm sure she would really like appreciate that. So that's like another thing that we could try to do and get in contact with her.
Mhm.
Um, and then I know you said you haven't really talked to your brother, your sister. Um, would that be, would you want to try to get in contact with them at all?
Yeah, of course. Before everything happened, we were super close. I would tell them about everything.
Um,
Um, they
how
haven't contacted me at
were they
all when I was
older
in
than you?
jail.
Were they older than you or younger?
They're both older than me.
Okay, because that could be another big thing because I feel like maybe starting to like build some of these relationships back up that you had before, like that could be a big thing because they could maybe support you and like help you in staying clean and like you could do other things like some things that you used to enjoy with them.
Hmm.
What did you like to do with them before?
Before, I liked to play basketball with my brother, and with my sister, I would always read. We would do a lot of reading together. But since I took that path, they haven't really been talking to me, and they keep me away from my nieces and nephews.
And I'm sure
And
that can obviously be like very hard and
oh, it's super hard.
yeah, and I'm sure like you being able to build those relationships back with them would be like very meaningful. And I think it seems like you do have the right idea and you want to work on staying clean and you want to get a job and you want to build all these relationships back, which are all very good things. And I think that you definitely can get there just taking the little steps. Like I said, the first thing, if we reach out to your old job, and then if that doesn't work out, we could always look at maybe some other jobs that you
Mm-hmm.
potentially have. Because like I said, it does seem like you do have a good plan and you do want to work on all these things. So, before you went to prison, like where you had a lot of drinking problems, you said, was there something that triggered that, or did it just start?
I just wasn't happy with life. I wasn't happy with the situation I was in. Um, Even though I had a good job, I didn't really like my job. Um, I was just having some mental issues. I didn't know what to really do about it, so I just started drinking, and I thought maybe it could help me cope with what I was going through.
Okay, and obviously, like that's something that is very hard. Since you've been clean, have some of those issues like gone away? Are you starting to feel better?
Since I've been clean, I've been trying to feel better. I know in jail it wasn't really easy
Hmm.
because there's a lot of things that could really break you in there. But I wouldn't say I've gotten super better, but I'm not at that low of a point anymore in my life.
Yeah, and I can definitely, that's really good. And I can definitely see that because, like you said, you stayed clean, you want to continue to stay clean. Like building these relationships again with your close ones and stuff like that, I think is very important. Um, and I feel like some of those things, like reading that you said you enjoy doing, like maybe doing those things again, like you'll start to like feel yourself again. And if there's other things that you enjoy doing, like that could really like make a difference and um, improve like just how you're feeling overall, getting your mind off of any like negative things that you might be feeling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, um, yeah. Um, so, is there anything else that you would like to tell me? Um,
No, I think I told you everything that's really been bothering me, everything that's going on in my life.
okay, well, I think before the next time we meet, we could try to reach out to your old job if that's something you'd be interested in doing.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how that works, we could always just their next session we could look up some other jobs and maybe find something else that would interest you if that doesn't work out.
Okay.
And then um and then we can start trying to get in contact with some of your family members and hopefully that could be good for you too. So would
That's
you like
perfect.
so would you like to meet again next week?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And then do you want to do the same time? Does that work for you?
That's the same time is perfect.
Okay, well then I'll see you next week on Saturday at 11:30. It was so great to meet you.
It's great to meet you too. Thank you.
Wow.